Hello, my pretties. It's the Queen of Lions here, and today I'm going to be doing a different type of video. Today, I'm going to be doing a video on me basically giving my thoughts and opinions on SML as well as Jeffy. Mainly, this is going to be focused on Jeffy. Now, before I start the video, I want to sit here and say I'm, I have nothing against people who like SML. I have nothing against anyone in the SML community. And I certainly don't have anything against anyone who likes Jeffy in general. This is just me expressing, my thoughts and opinions on, SML and Jeffy. Now, I want to make it clear in the beginning before I go into detail in case if you guys are, wondering, what's my opinion on Jeffy, what's my opinion on SML and that. Now, I'm not going to really go too much into detail in the whole SML channel because this is mainly going to be me focusing on mainly Jeffy. Now, first thing I'm going to say is that some time ago, I think in 2015 or something, SML got rid of a character known as Mama Luigi. If you've watched SML, back before 2016, you may know who Mama Luigi is. And shortly after Mama Luigi was killed off, Logan added a new character to SML named Jeffy. Now, most of you guys should know who Jeffy is, for those who've watched SML. Jeffy is basically this character that lives with Mario in his house, or Marvin now, because ever since the cease and desist letter that Logan got from Nintendo saying they can't use the Mario plushies anymore, yeah, Mario's name has changed. But I'm just going to refer to, Jeffy's dad as Mario, because most of you guys know who Mario is in SML. So basically, Jeffy is basically son of, adoptive son, something like that, of Mario and Rosalina. Now, when Jeffy was included in SML sometime in 2016, somewhere around the road, sadly, the channel started to go downhill. Now, Shadow Reader did make a few videos explain that on his older channel, like his old channel before it got terminated. He did re-upload the SML, why he doesn't support SML rant video from he made in 2018. He re-uploaded it in 2019. Although Shadow is thinking of, making a follow-up video on it, basically explain, if his opinions and thoughts on SML have changed. Which, it's most likely has changed because when I was in Shadow's stream, he said that he doesn't hate Jeffy anymore. And I'm going to say a few things. What he did say that I will agree with Shadow on is the fact that when Jeffy was included, SML started making videos based on Jeffy. Like almost every single video, you would basically see Jeffy. I mean, some of the Jeffy videos I've seen are quite similar to the Bowser Jr. ones. I mean, I'm not saying they're a cop-out or copy of, those videos. I'm not saying that. But I mean, if you take a look at the Bowser Jr. videos and the Jeffy videos SML has done, you will see how very similar they are. Probably behavior-wise or and anything like that. Because, yeah. I started somewhat watching SML when, Charmix used to react to these videos on his channel. Now, I did watch a bit of SML when Charmix reacted to the videos. I mean, yeah, there's some SML videos that are funny. Some of them were cringe. Not trying to sound rude or anything. Some of the videos that SML did were cringe at times, but they weren't awful. I mean, they weren't really awful. I mean, some of them were funny. I will admit that. They were funny. Some of them were funny. When Jeffy was included, this is when SML started to go downhill. First was Logan getting demonetized because of Jeffy, the actions Jeffy's done that caused Logan to have his channel demonetized. He did say stuff like he's not going to use Jeffy anymore, or he's going to get rid of Jeffy or kill him off or something, mainly so he can get his ads back. Well, it turns out he lied about it. Now, I'm not going to go really too much into detail on SML in general because this is not the video for it. When Logan got his ads back, he still kept using Jeffy. I mean, he did get demonetized again, which led him to, move to different channels, re-uploading the older videos just so he can make some ad revenue and that. I'm not going to get too much into detail on that because, those are covered in, the other videos some people have, done. And plus, it would take really long for me to sit there and, go through every single, detail about it. So, I mean, there's that. So, I guess I'm going to sit here and be 100% honest with this. Now, when it comes to Jeffy, I've watched a couple Jeffy videos, I think in 2017 or 2018 or 17 or something, around that time. I don't really remember. All I could say was I was not a fan of Jeffy at the time of this story. I didn't hate him or anything. I did not hate him in any way, shape, or form. I just didn't really care for Jeffy that much at all. Now, I will respect your opinions if you like Jeffy. Like I'm going to say again, if you like Jeffy, that's fine. If you don't like Jeffy, that's understandable. Because it's everyone's opinion, basically. When Jeffy started, being used a lot in SML, things have started going downhill. Besides the demonetization that Logan had to deal with, Jeffy did, a lot of messed up things. Like, he's done really messed up, shady stuff in, in the SML videos. Like, there was one video of SML where, it was called Rapper Jeffy. Jeffy started, saying, really inappropriate words, some of them being, slurs, I believe. I can't remember. I haven't watched Rapper Jeffy in a while, but it's been a really long time since I last sat there and watched any of those videos. Another video I remember that Jeffy was in, there was this one video where Jeffy started saying, go to school in SML, and he stuck his, well, I'm not gonna really say it, but let's just say he did something messed up with an apple, and Cody still ate it. Like, I'm okay with the fact that Cody is gay. Like, there's no problem with Cody being gay. Like, I'm not against anybody who's gay or lesbian or anyone in the LGBTQ community. Because even though I'm straight, I still support the community, no matter what. Another thing I really have to, say is that Jeffy uses a heavy amount of swearing. He, drops the F-bombs, called, inappropriate, slurs. I don't think he was racist. I don't really see Jeffy being that. I believe if he was, I think he might have been in one episode of SML, but I can't really remember. If anyone who's watched any of the Jeffy videos maybe could comment and, let me know in the comments below. I do want to make a disclaimer as well before I continue that if any of this information is somewhat not accurate, please let me know because, I just need to know if it's not accurate, and I do apologize for it. When Jeffy started, cussing a lot, that's, when Jeffy cusses, most of the time it's just for there was like literally no reason for him to cuss. I mean, if you're gonna have cussing in a video or something, I mean, I don't have anything against anyone who cusses in a video. Like, if you say the F-bomb in a video or something, I don't have a problem with it. It doesn't offend me at all. But if you're, just swearing for the sake of swearing in a video, there's like no context with it. Like with Jeffy when he swears and all that, there's like literally almost no context to the swearing with why swearing should be used. Like, I mean, I'm not against anyone who swear in their videos. Like, I swear, I cuss in my videos sometimes. Not really as much though, but I cuss sometimes here and there. Not really though. It's not like heavy amount of swearing, but Jeffy has, been doing that in the past in SML's videos. Like, I also want to point out that when Jeffy was, did a lot of weird stuff in SML. I mean, there was this one video of SML I remember. I remember Jeffy did some really messed up things. Like one of them being throwing the couch over the railing of the stairs, and same with Mario's TV. It was called Jeffy's Tantrum. I mean, that was like a really messed up episode because Jeffy got really mad over Mario not wanting to buy, a game on, the iPad. So when Jeffy, wanted it, he tries to, get everything he can for, for Mario to give Jeffy what he wants. I mean, that video SML did when Jeffy wanted to take his own life. I'm not gonna really say or explain how or what things Jeffy was trying to do to get attention from Mario just for the game or anything, because that episode of SML was very controversial. And I mean, there are people that re-uploaded that video. Like YouTube did actually age restrict some of SML's videos in that time too, especially when Jeffy was pulled into the picture. So I just want to clarify that. When Jeffy started doing, all these things that I mentioned earlier, SML has been going downhill since then. I'm not saying that to be an insult or anything. I'm just stating the facts. Although SML is somewhat improving, but yeah, I'm not going to go too much into detail of the whole channel itself because this is not the video for it. This is me expressing my opinion on Jeffy. Now, what I think of it, Jeffy now, with that is 2021, I mean, I don't hate Jeffy as much as I used to. I mean, yes, I will agree that he is annoying at times, but I will admit that there are times where Jeffy is funny. Like, especially the times where Jeffy has a tantrum over not wanting to eat green beans and something. Like, I mean, that's funny. I mean, that is funny. Like, I will admit, those times are funny. Especially when, when Jeffy annoys Mario with, cat piano or asking him random stuff. I mean, I will admit those times were funny too. Like when it comes to SML, like those were funny in when it comes to Jeffy. I mean, Jeffy can be funny now at times, but there are times where he is not funny and he's just annoying. But there are other times where he's funny. I mean, I'm not a fan of Jeffy per se, but I don't think he's a bad character. Although Jeffy could be improved, I don't see him being a bad character anymore. Like, I don't see Jeffy being a bad character. I think he's an okay character. I mean, well, yeah, he can be annoying at times, but, there are times where he's annoying and there's times where he's funny. So, yeah. I mean, that's pretty much all I want to say about my opinion on Jeffy. Now, there might be some things that, I was going to say about Jeffy or SML, but can't really think of it at the time. But, I mean, if you want to watch more or at least find out more information about, some stuff that Jeffy did, that had SML go downhill in that, I recommend you go check out Shadow Reader's old video on SML that he made back in 2018. He did re-upload it though. So that one's re-uploaded. You guys can check it out and you guys can see Shadow's opinion. Now, although Shadow's opinion did change about SML, so there's definitely that. So, with that being said, if you guys like SML, I am perfectly okay with your opinion, and I respect your opinion. If you like SML, that's fine. If you don't like SML, that is completely understandable. Like, if you don't like SML, that's fine. If you like SML, that's perfectly okay too. But as you could tell, from me in this video personally, especially with Jeffy, I'm neutral with SML, and I am neutral with Jeffy. I don't hate either or. I have nothing against people that like SML. I have nothing against anyone who likes Jeffy. I'm not against SML, and I'm certainly not against Jeffy at all. So I just want to, state my own personal opinions on Jeffy. If you hate him, that's fine. If you don't like SML, that's perfectly fine too, because I respect your opinion. And if I'm missing something and I can't, I can't really think of anything else to say, but if you guys have, your own thoughts and opinions on SML, like I mean, if you like SML, that's fine. Like I said, if you like Jeffy, that's perfectly fine. Also, if there's something I'm missing or didn't stay in the video, or if there's something added to it that I forgot to add, feel free to let me know in the comments below. As always, I'm the Queen of Lions. Thank you so much for watching today's episode, and if you're new to my channel, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe because I make brand new videos every single day. Don't forget to ring the notification bell to when I upload, so that way you guys will not miss an upload. And as always, roll the outro because I'm out of here, and I'll see you guys in the next video.